Hi everyone, I'm Tamara Sachs, and today we're going to discuss about our skin. What are the skin layers and why is it important for permanent makeup artists to understand that? So we have three layers to our skin. We have the upper layer, which it is the epidermis layer, okay, where the skin rejuvenation occurs. Then we have the dermis layer, and then we have the hypodermis layer, where it's the follicle sits, blood, capillary, and all that. Now, one very important thing to note is that when we do permanent makeup nowadays, and we don't want them to last forever, we are aiming to get into the borderline between the epidermis and the dermis layer. The more you work superficial into the epidermis layer, the less you're going to have the treatment duration on the skin. The more you're going to penetrate deeper into the dermis layer, the longer lasting it will be. So for example, tattoos normally go as deep to the dermis layer, and that's one of the reasons why they last forever. So if you're trying to achieve a semi-permanent makeup, which is very popular nowadays, then you want to work more superficially, but not too superficial, so it will kind of last only a month or two. Now, another very important thing I want you to know is how our skin ages, okay? So what happens when we have a young skin, we have a nice, smooth, thick epidermis layer. Then over here we have the dermis layer, and then at the bottom we have the hypodermis layer. Whereas the older you get, the thinner your epidermis layer becomes, okay? And it has a lot of small pouches. And so if you're working on an older client and you're going to penetrate the same depth as you would on a young client, you're going to reach much faster to the dermis layer, and therefore it's very common to do a tattoo by mistake. So make sure you're working very superficially when you're working on an older clients, because they almost don't have epidermis layer. That is all for today. Thank you very much. Feel free to comment or ask questions below, and like and follow us.